Over the next 3 months, I'm going to be pushing my body to the absolute limit to see how far I can take it. I want to get strong, I want to get fit as possible, two things that don't often go together. I am going to be doing a Hyrox competition on the February the 1st. This is the first one I've ever done. I've done bodybuilding in the past, I've done lots of sport, I've done CrossFit, I've never done Hyrox. So I'm going to be taking you through my training over these next 3 months, see if I can potentially win the first ever Hyrox race that I do. It's a big shout, but if you're on the journey with me, let's do it. So, if you're not sure what Hyrox is, I'm going to explain it all for you now. And then I'm going to take you through the structure of my training, of what I'm going to be doing to put myself in the best position possible to try and win it. Right, so starts off with a 1,000-metre ski erg. If you've never done a ski erg before, you know 1,000 metres is a decent distance. It definitely gets you blowing on your core. Then you've got a 1K run, and then you've got a 50-metre sled push, and then you've got another 1K run. You've got a 50-metre sled pull, you've got another 1K run. You've got a 80-metre burpee broad jump, then you've got another 1K run. You've got a 1,000-metre row, then you've got another 1K run. A 200-metre farmer's carries, then you've got another 1K run. Then you've got 100-metre sandbag lunges, then another 1K run. Then you've got 100 wall balls to finish, and then it's finished. So as you can tell, it is an absolute grueler of a workout. I think one of the hardest things about it is just how taxing it is going to be on your cardio system. I think you need really good leg endurance, so good strength in your legs, and really good grip strength, so doing a lot of grip strength work. And I think other than that, I think if you can nail those three things down, so lots of leg endurance, lots of good strength in your legs and being able to keep performing it after, even when they're tired, really good cardiovascular, so just getting yourself to a really high heart rate and staying at that heart rate and just keeping yourself in that. And I think a lot of that will be mindset, and then really good grip strength, because a lot of the things like sled pull, farmer's carries, but yeah, good grip strength I think will really help. Rowing machine, that's really taxing on your grip as well. So yeah, this is my plan. So this is kind of going to be a rough guide to my training, but like Mike Tyson says, everyone has got a plan until they got punched in the face. So sometimes you've just got to roll with the punches. So Monday is going to be heavy squats. So today is actually a Monday. I went in the gym and did heavy squats. But I also want to get some functional fitness in there on the legs. So I want to do things like fitness. So it's going to be things like burpee broad jumps, which would definitely be good. Things like step ups, things like box jumps, a bit of sled push in there as well. And then to finish it off, because my legs will be taxed, I want to finish off with a bit of running as well, just to get used to doing some taxed running, so where your legs are really knackered but you're making sure to run on top of them, because that is a lot of what Hyrox is. I think if you can really utilise the running, like I think a lot of what the pros do is use the running just to get the breath back. So Tuesday is going to be a heavy pull session, so lots of deadlifts. I'm definitely going to be doing some deadlifts to work on my grip strength. Deads, farmer's carries, lots of farmer's carries, again to work on the grip strength. Lots of sled pull as well. I'll take you through all my training on this. Lots of sled pulls, lots of things like pull-ups, and then I'll probably do a little bit of biceps and core as well, just because we want to keep a little bit of resistance training in there to keep the physique looking good. Wednesday will be a little bit of a push session. I will be doing one set, because I was thinking in my head the other day, there's not really many benefits to doing a lot of pushing. There's not that many benefits to doing loads of chest days. So all I'm going to do really is like one exercise, one heavy exercise. It'll be like 4 sets of 8 reps, maybe 10 reps. So probably like 100 to 120 kilogram on the bench press. And that will be pretty much all that I'm doing for my chest. I might occasionally chuck in a little bit of cable flies just to keep the chest popping, but it'll be mainly shoulder work. So a lot of what I'm doing, I did a push like Hyrox session the other day, and like I say, I'll go through all of these and I'll do actual videos on all of these. So if you do want to stick around, if you do want to find out how to train properly for a Hyrox, or how I'll be training for my Hyrox, I'll be doing videos on all these kind of sessions. A lot of what I'll be doing will be some military press, barbell floor to overhead, because it's really good to get the cardio going. So a lot of barbell pressing, especially over the head. Maybe some more shrugs, so even more sort of kind of grip strength, even more shoulder strength, and then lots of power kind of work. So maybe some landmine shoulder presses, and maybe some like thrusters, barbell thrusters, which will get a bit of leg stuff in there as well. So that will be kind of my push session, and I will like to do some running at the end of that as well. Thursday is going to be, so the 4th day in the row, is going to be a conditioning session. Conditioning. So this is going to be made up of lots of ski ergs and lots of rowing. But then I'm also going to do a lot of kind of core strength things like dumbbell snatchers, kettlebell swings, lots of box step-ups, lots of box jumps, lots of burpee broad jumps, barbell over burpee, burpee over barbells, just lots of functional fitness. So this will be like a conditioning, functional kind of session, and a little bit core in there as well. And then Friday will be, because that's kind of like a quite a fast-paced cardio, it's going to be a long distance cardio session. So probably be running, swimming, cycling, something like that, long distance cardio. And over time, over the next couple of months, I'm just going to be building this up just nice and slow and just focus on like distance, so long distance. Especially if you watch the last video as well, I'm trying to run a marathon before my birthday. My birthday is January 7th, so I've got a couple of months and I want to do it under 4 hours. So I'm going to be doing long distance stuff, lots of running, and I've recently got into swimming as well, so lots of swimming, lots of zone 2 work. And then the last day in the session, and then I will have a rest, is going to be kind of more HIIT work, just to push myself really, and then doing a little bit of a full body session. So like a full body, maybe doing like one exercise on each body part just to keep my physique ticking over, to make sure I don't just I don't lose all my muscle mass. So kind of it's going to be like a full body session, but then also doing some form of HIIT, but usually probably be sprints, because I do like the sprints, and it will really kind of like 20 minutes, 1 minute on, 1 minute off, just push yourself as hard as you can. That is one of the craziest workouts. And then I will have a rest day in there. I'll make sure to have one full rest day. Might even be playing golf on that one rest day, but like walking a golf course is nothing for me, to be fair. So that is going to be how I'm training for my Hyrox competition, which I'm doing on February the 1st. If you want to follow me along this journey and you want to see some more of these sessions, and I'll actually film them in the gym and give you some more information, some more education, just find out how I'm getting along, because like I say, this is the first time I'm doing it as well, then click the subscribe button and I'll see you in the next video.